Now on Blu-ray and DVD, it's Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, the comedy drama based on the memoir by Kim Barker, The Taliban Shuffle, about her adventures as a journalist in Pakistan and Afghanistan. And she's joining me now. Hello, Kim. Greetings from Las Vegas.
Hi, Jeff. Greetings from New York.
Now, Kim, you were dropped into Afghanistan and Pakistan with virtually no knowledge of the culture. Just talk about a fish out of water. This is the ultimate story. I kind of have a similar story. When I went to Haiti for the first time right after the earthquake, I was totally in culture shock. So tell me about the first time you were in Pakistan.
I flew into Islamabad, which is actually, I think that like a former U.S. ambassador described it as half the size of Arlington National Cemetery and twice as dead. Islamabad's sort of like this fake Pakistan city, and it's got very wide boulevards. And I guess when I was volunteering to go over there, it was after 9/11, and I just wanted to see if I could cover it. So I wasn't necessarily thinking about myself. I was more worried about being able to figure out what a story was overseas and whether I could actually cover it. When I first flew into Pakistan, I had never even been to Europe before, so I was incredibly naive, total fish out of water, made so many mistakes. I mean, like, I ordered sushi through room service because I thought somehow we were closer to Japan, even though it's like a landlocked country. When I first went to Afghanistan, I forgot my money, and I asked a guy from the World Food Program where the nearest cash station was, and he just looked at me and he said, "You know, we're in a war zone and there are no cash machines." So I made so many mistakes, but you know, I was always just so concerned, can I actually file a story? Can I figure out how to cover foreign news, that I didn't really have time to think about anything else.
So your memoir, Taliban Shuffle, was a tremendous success, and it caught the attention of comedian Tina Fey, who plays you in the movie. So was there a lot of discussion about not making this movie a mockery, because it deals with some serious issues also, and I understand you were concerned you'd wanted to be a anchorman in Afghanistan?
True, yeah. That would have been a disaster. But I didn't, I mean, like, the thing is like, you just have to trust when you sell the rights to your book, you just have to trust that whoever buys the rights will do right by it. And I kind of felt like Tina Fey would not want to make a mockery of it. And I started meeting with Robert Carlock, who's like her right-hand guy and who was the showrunner on 30 Rock, and they do a lot of projects together. And I could tell very, very early on how serious he was about the project, how he did not want to do wrong by journalists, he did not want to do wrong by the military, and he definitely did not want to do wrong by Afghans. So it was this really sort of fine balance to, you know, to keep, because you're also trying to do something that is funny. And it's serious in spots, just like the book is. It's more of a dramedy, it's more of a dark comedy, so it's not like laugh out loud funny all the time, but I thought they did a really good job. And they, you know, they take Hollywood liberties. Like, for instance, I am not a TV reporter, not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm a newspaper journalist. And I'm not entirely brave. You know, I don't run towards explosions. I run in the other direction, whereas Tina's character definitely runs towards them and was much braver. And, you know, she has a relationship in the movie I didn't really have in real life. But that said, despite all the fiction, I felt like they were very true to the narrative arc of the book, the relationship there is between, you know, Kim and, I just refer to myself in the third person, between Tina's character Kim and between her translator. And I felt like I was really happy with the ending because it's ambiguous. It's not like it ends in some sort of like, you know, marriage and child. And I feel like a lot of stories about women and adventure end that way. It's almost like you need a neat little bow at the end of it. And I wanted this to not have a neat little bow, and they honored that request.
Now, I know you're a print journalist because in the movie they make you a TV journalist, but when I started out as a film critic, I started in print and I moved to television. So I know there's a rival between print and television reporters.
I mean, I don't know. I think there's such different skill sets. So, you know, it's like if you put me in front of a TV camera and you said, okay, go, like, tell us what's going on now, do a live shot. I don't think I could necessarily do it. You know, it's a different sort of set of skills. But at the same time, so I don't really have a problem with there being a TV journalist highlighted. You know, I'm happy when any journalism is highlighted. But given, like, one of the reasons that I wrote the book is because I was so angry with the state of print journalism and what had happened to, you know, foreign correspondents. And I value so much what we do, and I think it's so incredibly important to democracy. You know, I was a little bit disappointed that it got turned into a TV reporter, you know, but I can live with it. I get why they did it.
Well, Kim, I think it's safe to say that you're an analog woman in a digital world.
I kind of think that I am a little bit analog, but that's okay. I love words, and I can't see ever not loving words.
So Whiskey Tango Foxtrot is on Blu-ray and DVD. Any kind of DVD extras you can tell us about? Are you featured on it?
I do believe it has interviews with all the cast members, and I know there's an interview. If you need to see more of me, I will be on the DVD. You can see me on set.
Well, congratulations on the success of the movie, and thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me on.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot is on Blu-ray and DVD and on digital download. And for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.